Climate change is one of the biggest problems facing the world today. It is not a specific country or population, people all over the world are facing the harmful effects of climate change, especially in the last 20 years. This effect has spread from Asia, Europe, and Africa to the Americas. Climate change is probably the #1 hot topic, the world today. First of all, we need to know what is the climate? Climate is the 30 to 35 year average weather of an area or geographical area. Rapid climate change is a casual phenomenon in today's world. As a result of this climate change, the Earth's temperature is gradually increasing, which is better known as global warming. In scientific terms, this is called the greenhouse effect. Due to the increase in global temperature, various types of disasters such as heavy rains, non-rainfalls, flash floods, droughts, floods, cyclones, etc. are increasing. As a result, the loss of knowledge and property is increasing. Due to this, every year billions of rupees of wealth are wasted. Climate change caused by global warming is having severe adverse effects on the natural environment of the entire world. These changes are causing warming of the sea surface and disrupting the seasonality of weather. Due to this, Bangladesh is one of the countries in the world that will be affected. Bangladesh's geographical location, socioeconomic infrastructure, and dependence on natural resources are the main reasons for this. As a result of climate change, all sectors of Bangladesh, especially infrastructure, health, housing, agricultural production, natural environment and public welfare services and food security will be seriously affected, which will disrupt our continuous socio-economic development process and economic activities. What is the root cause of climate change? Global warming can be increased mainly due to two reasons: natural and anthropogenic increases in greenhouse gas emissions. Among the natural causes, changes in the axis of the Earth, changes in sunlight, oceanic changes and volcanic eruptions are mainly responsible. Some prominent scientists have named the increase in human-caused greenhouse gas emissions as the main cause of current-day warming. Among these greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, CO. Includes water vapor, methane, nitrous oxide, chlorofluorocarbon, CFC. These greenhouse gases form a blanket-like layer around the Earth, through which sunlight can penetrate, but cannot escape. This results in warming of the near-surface atmosphere. Carbon dioxide, which is largely responsible for global warming, has increased by 100 ppmv, parts per million by volume, from pre-industrial times, 1750, to the present. Of that, there has been an increase of about 50 ppmv in the last 30 to 40 years. We have become largely dependent on fossil fuels, which emit large amounts of carbon dioxide, to sustain civilization. Again, rapid deforestation and land use change are increasing the amount of carbon dioxide, because plants act as carbon dioxide storage reservoirs. But deforestation releases that carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. The rate of emission of greenhouse gases is closely related to the development of civilization. The emission rate of greenhouse gas is much higher in industrialized and economically prosperous countries such as USA, UK, Russia, Canada, Japan, Australia, Germany, France, Italy. Again, India and China's greenhouse gas emissions have increased significantly in recent years. Some researchers say that if China's development rate continues, China's greenhouse gas emission rate will exceed that of the United States in the near future. Realizing the dangers of increasing greenhouse gas emissions, a protocol was formed in Kyoto, Japan in 1997, known as the Kyoto Protocol, in which 37 industrialized countries set targets to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions. It is not enough to set these goals, but to actually achieve them. Even scientists have shown that, if by some chance human-made greenhouse gas emissions could be stopped now, the world's temperature would continue to rise, although the rate of increase would be much lower than the current rate. This is because the amount of greenhouse gases present in the atmosphere is high and the main greenhouse gas carbon dioxide is long-lived. That means as we need to reduce emissions, we need to prepare to adapt to climate change at the same time. If all the ice in West Antarctica were to melt, global sea levels would rise by 11 feet, scientists say. Scientists fear that as temperatures in the region rise rapidly, the ice is melting faster than expected. As a result, countries like Bangladesh, Tuvalu are going to fall into a dire situation. Even coastal cities like London and Buenos Aires will be at risk. According to scientists, the height of seawater has increased by 20 centimeters or about 8 inches in the last century. The United Nation's panel of climate experts estimates that sea levels will rise by 18 to 59 centimeters, or 7 to 24 inches, this century. If the Arctic ice is added to it, then there is no question. This shock of global warming is not only felt at the South Pole in the past few years, the ice in the North Pole Arctic has also been decreasing. On the other hand, several ice shelves in South Pole Antarctica have collapsed, and their collapse means the ice is melting. Global warming is threatening the entire world from both the north and south side.